Okay, so you know the drill, right? We find something interesting and then we like go super deep on it, and try to figure out what it all means.
Yep.
So today, you flagged this thing that's been making the rounds. It seems like a pretty big deal in the music world. Um, Basically, there was this super private listening party for King Sire's new album. It's called Future Trance,
Ah, yes.
and it comes out on March 28th, 2025.
Right.
So we've got this article that you send that breaks it down, and also like a couple of those little video clips, MP4s, the ones that are just like a few seconds long, and both of them are exactly the same.
Yeah.
So I guess our mission today is to really dig in and see like what actually went down at this event, and also why it matters. Like, why are we even talking about this? You know what I mean?
Right. Well, I think this is actually a lot bigger than just a new album release.
Okay.
I think this is more like, I don't know, it's like different things coming together at the same time.
Yeah.
So like, the event itself was super exclusive, which is creating all this anticipation.
Right.
And then you've got Kanye West showing up out of nowhere with his wife.
Yeah.
Which is starting all kinds of rumors.
Totally.
And then like on top of all that, you've got this buzz around future trance. Like it could be a really huge release for trance music in general.
Okay.
Yeah. So we got to kind of unpack all that.
Yeah, so let's start with this listening party itself. This wasn't like, your typical album preview, for like anyone.
No, not at all.
Like they were really picky about who they invited, right?
Yeah, it was all very deliberate,
Uh-huh.
put together by Mastermind DJs. And they basically handpicked every single person on the guest list.
Wow.
You're talking like the top artists, the big-time producers, the people who really decide what's hot and what's not.
Gotcha.
And to make it even more exclusive, they didn't even say where it was being held.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, like the location was totally secret.
So this is like...
Just added to the whole mystique.
Yeah, like a super VIP kind of thing?
Yeah.
Okay, and what about the music itself? Like, what does the article say about it?
Well, the article describes it as this like, this really high-energy mix of like melodic synths, and then like deep bass lines, and then these like euphoric drops.
Oh, okay, so like a pretty classic trance sound.
Yeah, but like cranked up to 11,
Gotcha.
Apparently everyone there was like blown away.
Really?
Yeah. They were saying like people who've been in the industry for years, they were just speechless.
Wow, that's pretty impressive.
Yeah, the article actually uses the phrase like pulsating beats and hypnotic rhythms.
Oh, wow. So they were really going for that, like, immersive experience, huh?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, so it sounds like King Sire is, like, maybe trying to do something kind of new with trance music. You know?
And I think that's really what makes this whole thing so interesting.
Okay.
It's like they're not just putting out another trance album. They're trying to, like, push the boundaries a little bit.
Yeah.
Like when they talk about melodic synths in the article, you got to think about those, like, those soaring sounds that kind of layer on top of each other.
Oh, yeah.
And they create this really emotional atmosphere that's like so key to trance.
Yeah. Totally.
And then those deep bass lines, they're like the foundation where you have that driving pulse that keeps the energy going.
Right.
And then the euphoric drops are those moments where everything just explodes,
Oh, yeah.
Like a huge release of energy that trance is known for.
Okay, so it sounds like a pretty intense experience.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Okay. But then things get even more interesting because Kanye West shows up, right?
Yep, out of nowhere.
And the article makes a big deal about how into the music he seemed.
Yeah, he wasn't just there to be seen.
Okay.
The article says he was like really listening intently, like nodding along, totally captivated by the production, is how they put it.
Oh, wow. So like genuinely interested.
Yeah, and I think that's what makes it so significant. You know? Because here's a guy who's made his name in hip hop.
Yeah. Right.
And he's known for like pushing boundaries musically.
Totally.
But to see him like that at a trance listening party, I mean, it's pretty interesting, right?
Yeah, I mean, it kind of makes you wonder what he was thinking,
Right. Like, did he see something in King Sire's music that resonated with him?
Yeah.
Like maybe some kind of artistic connection?
Yeah.
Or maybe he just really dug the sound,
Yeah.
Like, who knows?
It's cool, though, like, it kind of shows that music can connect people even if they're from totally different genres.
Right, exactly.
And it definitely adds, like, a whole other layer to the story.
Oh, for sure. And it also lends a certain, like, credibility to the event and to the album,
Oh, okay.
Like, Kanye being there suggests that maybe this is something really special,
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, it might be something that appeals to people beyond just the trance crowd.
Okay, so Kanye being there was already a pretty big deal.
Yeah.
But then, we got to talk about his wife and how she was acting at the event.
Yeah, the article doesn't hold back on that.
No, they don't. It gets pretty wild.
Yeah, apparently she was like climbing all over him,
Oh, wow.
like on his back while the music's playing. And the article mentions she was scantily dressed, is how they put it,
Uh-huh.
and like just laughing and having a blast.
Oh, wow.
This is like a pretty surreal scene,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. But like you said, the article doesn't hold back.
And they even use the words like playful and uninhibited to describe it.
Mm.
Like it was this totally unexpected element that kind of stole the show in a way.
Right, right. It's definitely not what you'd expect at like, a serious listening party.
Yeah, and I think that's exactly why people are talking about it,
Okay.
It's like this weird mix of celebrity culture and music promotion.
Yeah.
Like whether it was planned or not, it was definite attention grabbing.
Totally.
It made the whole thing more than just a listening party.
Oh, yeah.
It turned it into like a whole event, something people are going to gossip about,
Right, right. And that keeps King Sire's name and the album title out there,
Exactly.
Yeah, it's all about that buzz.
Yep, that's the game.
So, okay, with all that going on, people are obviously starting to wonder if Kanye might actually be featured on the album, right?
Yeah, that's the million-dollar question, isn't it?
Right. The article says that sources close to the project have like hinted at a possible collaboration.
Uh-huh.
So even though there's nothing official yet, the rumor mill is definitely churning.
Yeah, I mean, you can't blame people for speculating.
No, not at all.
Especially with Kanye, he's always experimenting with new sounds.
Totally.
And he's not afraid to like step outside of his comfort zone.
Right, right.
So to think that he might do a trance track, I mean, it's not that crazy, right?
No, especially after seeing his reaction at the listening party.
Exactly.
Okay, so what do you think, like, what would a Kanye West trance track even sound like?
Well, that's the exciting part, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like, imagine his vocals.
Yeah.
That really distinct style he has. Over those, like, driving beats and hypnotic melodies we were talking about.
Yeah.
It could be, like, this crazy fusion of hip-hop and trance.
That would be pretty wild.
Yeah, and the article even says it could be, like, a groundbreaking moment for both hip-hop and trance music.
Wow, that's a pretty bold statement.
Yeah, but I kind of get it,
Yeah.
Like, it would be something totally new.
Right, and it would expose both genres to like a whole new audience.
Exactly.
Okay, so I gotta ask, do you think he's actually gonna be on the album?
Honestly, I have no idea.
Yeah.
But even if he's not,
Yeah.
just the fact that he was at that event and all these rumors are flying around,
Right.
it's already done wonders for the album.
Oh, yeah, totally.
It's like it's got everyone's attention now.
Yeah, like they've created so much hype.
And they've done it without even releasing any music yet.
Right.
That's pretty impressive.
Okay, so Kanye aside, let's talk about the future Trance album itself. Like, what can we expect from it?
Well, from what I've read, it sounds like they're really going all out. Like they're trying to create this huge immersive experience.
Right.
The article uses all these descriptions like hypnotic melodies that elevate the mind,
Oh.
hard-hitting bass that shakes the soul,
Oh, okay.
cosmic vibes for an out-of-this-world experience.
So, like, really taking it there, huh?
Yeah. And then they also say it's got perfect beats for raves, festivals, and late-night sessions.
Oh, okay. So, like, hitting all the classic trance spots.
Yeah, sure.
So it sounds like they're really aiming for, like, the full spectrum of what trance music can be.
Right. They're not holding back.
And, of course, with the whole Kanye thing,
Yeah, it just adds another layer of mystery, doesn't it?
totally, like, is he on it? Is he not on it?
Yeah.
Everyone's going to be listening extra closely to see if they can hear him.
Right, exactly.
Okay, so the album comes out on March 28th, 2025.
Mark your calendars.
Yeah, and the article says all eyes and ears are on future trance.
And they're not wrong.
No, they're not. Like, the anticipation is huge.
Yeah, they've played this whole thing perfectly,
Yeah, how so?
Well, think about it. They started with this exclusive listening party for like the who's who of the industry.
Right.
Then you've got this unexpected celebrity appearance, which just blows up online.
Yeah.
And now everyone's wondering if Kanye is on the album or not.
Right.
So they've managed to keep people talking about it for weeks.
Totally.
And they haven't even released a single yet.
That's pretty smart.
It's like a masterclass in how to build hype.
Okay, so now let's talk about those little MP4 clips. The ones that have that weird phrase.
Oh, yeah, those are interesting.
Yeah. So both of them are just a few seconds long, and they both say the same thing.
Yep, open up, open up. I see you, Crystal.
Right, exactly. It's so cryptic.
It is, and there's like zero context.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, like what does it even mean?
Well, your guess is as good as mine.
Okay, so what are some possibilities?
Well, I mean, the first thing that comes to mind is that it could be a lyric from one of the songs on the album.
Okay.
Like a lot of trance music has those short repeating phrases,
Yeah.
that kind of create this hypnotic effect.
Right, right.
And the whole crystal thing, it
Hmm.
kind of fits with that cosmic vibe that the article mentions.
Yeah, like it could be about clarity or seeing things in a new way.
Right, or even that feeling of being transported to another dimension.
Yeah, okay, that makes sense.
But then again, it could be something completely different.
Yeah, what else could it be?
Well, maybe it's something someone said at the listening party. Like
Oh,
maybe it was Kanye or his wife or someone else,
right.
and someone just happened to catch it on video.
Yeah, or maybe it's a clue about something else entirely.
Right, like a hidden message or something.
Ooh, that's interesting.
Yeah, it's really hard to say without more information.
Yeah. Okay, so it sounds like those little clips are just another way to keep people guessing.
Exactly. It's all
Oh.
part of the game.
Okay, so let's recap everything we've talked about today.
Okay.
So the Future Trance listening party was this super exclusive event that got everyone buzzing.
Mm.
And then Kanye West shows up, which was a huge surprise, and it started all these rumors about him being featured on the album.
Right.
And then his wife's behavior at the event added this whole other layer of like weirdness and
Oh, yeah.
spectacle.
Yep. Totally unexpected.
And then we've got the album itself, which is being hailed as this like game changer for trance music.
And rightfully so.
Yeah. And then on top of all that, we've got these mysterious MP4 clips with that cryptic phrase.
Right. It's like they're giving us little pieces of the puzzle, but not the whole picture.
Yeah, exactly.
So it leaves us with a lot to think about.
Okay, so here's something I've been wondering about.
What's that?
Like, what if that phrase, open up, I see you, Crystal, is like a key to understanding the whole thing, you know?
Okay, I like that.
Like, what if it's not just a random lyric, but like a clue about the album's themes or even like the whole concept behind it?
Yeah, or maybe it's a hint about Kanye's involvement.
Right, or maybe it's something totally different.
Right. It could be anything.
It's fun to speculate, though, right?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
And, this whole thing has got me thinking about how music is changing.
Yeah, how so?
Well, like with Kanye potentially being on a trance album,
Right.
it's like these different genres are colliding and creating something new.
Yeah, it's like the old rules don't apply anymore.
Exactly.
And I think that's really exciting.
Me too. Like, it makes you wonder what other crazy collaborations are going to happen in the future.
Yeah, the possibilities are endless.
Okay, so I guess we'll all have to wait until March 28th to find out what Future Trance is really all about.
Yeah, it's going to be a long wait.
It is, but I have a feeling it's going to be worth it.
Me too. I think this could be a huge moment for trance music.
All right, so everyone listening, make sure you mark your calendars and get ready for Future Trance.
Yeah, can keep your ears open for any more clues.
Exactly. You never know what they might drop next.
That's right. This is just the beginning.
All right, thanks for joining us for another deep dive.
And thanks for listening, everyone.
We'll catch you next time.
See ya.